Michigan backcountry couple and co-hosts, Canadian native Colleen Kuehl and American husband Johnny Kuehl. I'm going to say Johnny B. Kuehl since I know that now. Make no claim to being professional outdoor adventurers. However, both in their 50s have an amazing enthusiasm for paddling, backpacking, camping, and overlanding. They also find a great deal of pleasure simply sitting around a campfire, sharing a beverage with old friends and new friends alike. Their show, Backcountry Couples, airs on YouTube. And with that, welcome to the show, kids. Michigan backcountry couple and co-hosts, Canadian native Colleen Kuehl.
Oops.
Well, there you go.
Oh, it was like having a rerun.
I love it.
Well, hey, y'all.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back to the quest.
Oh, I'm so excited. I get so excited. Even though we're twice a month now, I'm geared up for when we do these shows. So, happy Thursday.
Happy pre-Friday.
Let's go.
I'm Johnny.
And I'm Colleen.
This is the Kuehl Quest.
It is.
The Cool Quest.
Yeah, we are.
Welcome
right.
to Cool in the Gang.
We are the cool in the gang. I like that. Yeah. But welcome to
No,
Backcountry
you all are
Couples.
cool and we're the gang.
Yeah. Or no, we're cool and they're
you're
the gang. Which is awesome. So excited. This week we are doing, we're episode 4. And I know that may sound kind of crazy, but it's because we started November this year, which is fine, right? And we're celebrating bros this week.
Mm-hmm.
So excited
Backcountry
for
bros.
that. Thanks for showing up.
Absolutely.
Thanks for tuning in. Last show, we had our friends, Jeremy and Rachel, right? From New Holland Overland.
Yes.
So that was awesome to have them on the show.
If you did not see that episode, go back and watch it. And go follow Jeremy on Instagram and check out his new build for his taco.
Yes. So Jeremy and
Carlson, take some notes.
Oh, right
Just
on.
saying.
There we go. So Jeremy has a business, right? So it was kind of fun to showcase that as well as all the overlanding adventures and everything that they do together. But like John was saying, if you go and check out their Instagram page, there's lots of things going on there. He has lots of sales happening with some overland fun stuff.
Oh, yeah. He sold quite
so
a big
excited for that. So make sure that you go say hi to them, which is really, really nice. And
tell them we sent you.
Right. And as much as this is our first show for December, it's our last show before Christmas. I know I wrote that down. I was like, that doesn't seem right, but I guess it is what it is, right? You know,
it just does not sound right.
I know, but I mean, it is what it is. So it is all good. And on that note, we need to thank our sponsor. And as you can see, we're
I'm rocking the old school.
He's got the old school. I'm doing the new little toque that we have that's on the Mickwick website. It is can you see if I go like this? Is it a Carhartt hat?
Yep.
Okay, it's a Carhartt hat, so that's kind of fun. So make sure you go check out that kind of stuff, which is wonderful.
Yeah, he's got a new shipment of trucker hats are in,
yep.
And he's all new product and stuff like that. And the sale, is that still going on? Or is that done?
It's within a couple days, so just make sure you go to mickwickfires.com, the website for sure.
Yes.
So that's exciting, and we want to thank Mickwick for 3 years in a row of sponsorship. So we thank you for that, which is awesome. And anybody who knows us or who's had come across us and has had the pleasure of having some Mickwicks, they rock, just saying, right? So I think a lot of our friends in the outdoor community have enjoyed those for sure. But it isn't just fire starters, is it?
Nope.
No. We got the Applewood smoked coffee.
They have
We got the stickers.
stickers.
Upside down. Whoop. Actually, it's like us. We can do the KK or you can do the MW. I love it. That's awesome.
With the little fire.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Right.
Wait, there's more.
Right.
So yes, not only do they do fire starters, but
Yep.
they also do Applewood smoked coffee beans.
And on that note, they are going fast on the website.
Very, very fast. So it is it's a medium roast.
It is.
So
it's delicious.
But it's like I said before, time and time again, it's like taking a sip of coffee next to a campfire.
It is. Yeah, it's really, really nice for sure. The other thing is that every guest that comes on our show gets our little
it's the official Mickwick Backcountry Couples
Party pack.
So you get,
I call it a party pack.
There's 3 fire starters per pack. One is red, white, and blue.
Hello.
And the other one's red, white, and red.
Whoop, whoop. Go Canada.
And then there's a one random color.
There,
in this one,
I think the random color is not. I think the random colors actually are KeelQuest colors. Now that you say that out loud, I think it's the green, black, and white.
This
so,
is blue and white. Blue and white.
But Mickwick graciously gives us all this amazing stuff so we can share with all of our people in the outdoor community, which is incredible.
Right. And then,
yes,
when you go to Mickwick Fires, it doesn't matter what you order or how much you order of this, that, and other thing, swag, coffee, fire starters. Use the code KeelQuest.
Yeah, do that.
And you get 15% off your order every time.
Right on. Love it. So we made a little video last weekend. We're just gonna go with the Mickwick flow here for a minute, because they reached out and said, "Hey, I really want to do a giveaway with you guys. You know, what can I send you?" So, holy moly! If you watched the video, you saw what we're giving away twice.
2 giveaways.
So this is what we got.
So at the end of the show tonight, and then on the end of our show on the 28th.
Yep.
Right.
In 2 weeks. Yep. Yeah. You got it. So this is what Mickwick has, what we're doing. What are you doing?
I'm double checking. I'll make sure. I'm going to
It's the Thursday. It's the 28th. Yeah.
28th.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Whew.
All right. So the giveaway that we're doing this evening, as well as the 28th, is the following. You
get not 1, but 2 bags of smoked applewood coffee. You get the what size is this?
I think it's a 3.
Yeah, this one's a 3, and then this one's a 7 ounce.
Yep, absolutely.
So a total of 10 ounces.
That's craziness. Then we got the Weekender, right? Obviously the
Christmas colors.
It's the Christmas colors, but
so
it looks like they're red and green or clear, but they're actually red and green. They're beautiful. You're gonna love those.
You get Mickwick sticker,
of course.
KeelQuest sticker.
Yes.
The bigger one, not this little one. KeelQuest patch, which are super cool. These are 3D and they're glow in the dark.
I love those.
And for tonight's giveaway, so you will get the 6 Moon Designs umbrella hands-free umbrella kit.
I love it. I absolutely love it. It's exciting for that. So, thank you, Mickwick. Right. And if you're not familiar with Mickwick, head over to their Instagram page. They do have the website like we shared as well. We love them. They're all natural products, easy, lightweight, awesome.
Burn up to 20 minutes.
Thank you. Love it as well.
Colors doesn't matter. There's no scent.
Right on. That's what I love. And the packability portion of it is really, really nice too. The packability. Exactly. Exciting. We actually are booking into April. So
and you know what you could also use them for?
What?
Well, in a pinch, you can wax your surfboard.
I don't think so.
Why not? It's wax.
Because it's not wax, honey. But that's okay. I don't think so.
I might have to try that.
There you go. When you go surfing, we'll try that. Exactly. But yeah, so we're booking into May. So which means we only are looking for like a few other little couples. So we've already reached out to some people. But if you know somebody, or you are one, or you are a backcountry bro, okay, you can definitely send us an email, right? Or if you're on Insta, just say, hey, kind of thing, and kind of we'll go
send them our way.
For sure. Let's say hi to the chat before we really get into what's going on, hun.
Who's in the chat?
I don't know. All the way to the very beginning.
Let's see. We have
Suzanne!
Suzanne's here.
Hi. Carlson. Try Duty. Duck is in the house. Stacy.
Oh, hey, Stacy.
Yeah.
Mike.
Nick T. Hey.
What's up, Nick?
Oh, Adventures of Eli's here. That's nice.
Oh, that's good.
I'm glad he showed up.
Renee Berry.
Renee Berry. I like saying
Hemlocks and Loons. Hey, buddy.
Dustin DeWin. Hey.
Caveman OS Hiking.
Well, hello. That's been a hot minute.
It's been a while.
Right on. Hike with Mike. Hey, darling.
Darren Davidson.
Adventure Anywhere. Hello, love. You are working. I know that. But hey, I'm glad you kind of popped on here.
We having sushi for lunch today? Just asking.
Oh, yeah, they had that. Exactly.
Mountain Wander Tie-Dye. Hello,
nice
Tie-Dye.
to see you.
Hey, Tanya.
Tanya's in the house. Jackie is here. Rob is here. Hike with Mike again. Who else we got?
Well, let me talk.
Okay, you talk. I'll just talk. I'll sit on my hands.
Great idea.
Okay, good luck.
Let's see, Tanya, inside Jackie. Oh, the hippies are here.
Well, hello, friends.
Hello.
There we go. Nice to see you. Oh, and
Sabrina's here as well. Hello, Sabrina.
Hi, Sabrina. Nice to see you.
Nice haul on all that deer meat, buddy.
Yeah, right on. Robin the outside, he nailed it, which is awesome.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, a little bit. If you guys love what you see and you love hanging out with us, just check in with us every once in a while. Hit the thumbs up, all that good stuff. Comment, see if you like it or you don't like it, whatever that looks
Tell your
like.
friends, hit that subscribe button.
Right. But
Ding that little bell.
Our nights and our chat, there's already people in the chat that have been on our show, which is really, really fun. So they know how it all works, right? It's really fun. It's interactive. We were just chatting with our guests backstage, and it's not scripted. It is what it is. We just have a good conversation, and we love how interactive the chat is. So excited for that. As I have a little tickle in my throat now. Who was it? You are not almost there. Thumbs up. Why, thank you very much.
Thank you.
But if you do have a question, which I feel like you're all going to have questions tonight for our Backcountry Bros.
So we use the canoe hound method. Use the word question with a capital K.
Yeah, question
in the chat, so I can flag it. So we'll bring it when it comes to time to appropriately bring it in to our conversation with our guest.
Right on.
We'll use it. All right,
very
on
good.
with the show.
Absolutely. So, hey, everybody, welcome. We are. Oh, wait.
Outside comfort zone.
Wait a minute. We forgot one more thing. It's also the book.
Oh, the book,
which is still green screen.
It's green screen.
The book is part of our little giveaway as well. It's like a little camping destination logbook that we created. So that's gonna be part of the package for 1 and 2 as well. So it was hiding under paper.
Yeah,
just so you know. But anyways, welcome. Moving. So everybody.
All right, rock on.
Did you say outside comfort zone? Hey.
Yeah,
all right. So beautiful, everybody. I am excited for tonight. When we started doing Backcountry Bros for this season, these two were like, boom, like right up on the list there. So I was like, yeah, it worked out. And I'm glad it worked out that we get them in at the end of the year. So here we go. Texas is in the house, my friends.
Hey, y'all.
Texas Bros, to be exact. These two Backcountry Bros have been backpacking the diverse Texas landscape over the past year together. They are bringing some adventure stories from their extreme heat, flash floods, emergencies on the trail. They are very good cookers and are serving it all up with their Southern charm. So welcome from Tangent Trails and the Adventures of Eli. Hashtag and Eli. Let's go.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Awesome.
Cool.
I am so glad that you were able to join us tonight. We could pick a date together. So awesome to see you.
Yes, it's exciting to be here.
Yeah, there we go. Let's go. What do you got? Hook 'em horns hiking.
Mad Hippies just said hook 'em horns hiking.
Okay, I like it. So we always love to share how we got to know everybody. And initially it was you, hashtag, right? Like you and I think we saw each other in a chat that Jared had for Outside Comfort Zone on, like, he was doing something on the Colorado Trail, like over a year ago. And I think we just connected on the chat.
Yeah, something like that.
And then we got to meet each other in person, like via live stream, because Outside Comfort Zone, remember when we did that gear under $100?
Yeah.
I actually watched that today and I was like laughing so hard. That was so funny.
I totally forgot.
Oh my God. We have to do that again. So Jared, pick a date, pick new people, whatever that looks like. It was awesome. And then Eli, we got to know you from the Texas backpacking meetups, because we were watching those. We were like, hey, so that's cool. And then we became followers of yours. Hikeaholics were there.
Yeah.
The Geezer Adventure. So I mean, that's awesome. How did you two then get together?
So we actually met up at the Texas Backpackers Meetup last year. That was our first year. I think that was your first year too, right, Jerry?
That was my first year. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just we met up, and I think when I first got there, I had met him, and he went to go set up his tent and everything, and we kind of sat beside each other during the roundup at night and froze our tail off because we couldn't have a fire. We showed up with the bundle of wood, and at the last minute we showed up, and they're like, "Oh, there's a burn ban. You can't burn."
Yeah, the winds got up too high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so everybody just kind of sat around and froze a little bit. But yeah, the next morning we got up to do our hike, and me and Jerry just started taking off, and before we realized it, like, nobody was behind us. And we just kept talking and chit-chatting, and became friends, and I was like, "Where did everybody disappear to?" He's like, "I think they went to go have lunch on the hill up there." I was like, "Oh well, forget that. Let's just keep going." So we just kept going to camp. So
yeah, I have a tendency.
Yeah, we became friends. It was great.
I have a tendency to zone out when I hike, so I just put my head down and stomp
and go. Right? I know. How close are you guys in proximity?
Oh gosh,
4 hours. Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, 4 or 5.
Yeah.
All right. So there's some like finagling to kind of, actually meet up then. That's cool.
Oh, it's a big state.
Oh, yeah.
It's a drive to do anything here.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Right on. Were you guys both outdoorsy growing up?
Oh yeah. Like ever since I was little, like I'd be out fishing or hunting or at the lake, in the woods. We were always doing something. And then man, every summer my grandparents would take us somewhere, Yosemite, Yellowstone, Pennsylvania. They would always be traveling in an RV. So we were always traveling, and always, I was an outdoor kid. So we didn't have, Wi-Fi at the hand, when we were little, but and we didn't have cable either. So it was just like go outside and have fun.
That sounds like the dream it should be like today.
With me,
right?
Since I was 6 months old, it was national parks. Folks went to national parks, we traveled everywhere.
Cool.
I remember, I was told I took my first steps at the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs. So we were always doing something, and then I fell into hiking and scouts. So, but
okay.
Went several years after I started working without getting to do outdoor things just because of work. But after I retired, I said, I'm going to get back into it. So that was my goal.
And you did. Yeah. Exactly. If I remember correctly, Jerry, didn't your mom and dad have like a teardrop camper?
Yeah, we started with a teardrop. It was like
I remember this now.
58 teardrop, I believe it was, and they had that for several years, and then they went to a 63 Shasta, and then from that to like a 67 Airstream, and from that to a 73 Airstream Lanyard.
That is so fun. So fun. Can you get rid of that, honey? That's so cool.
What?
That is awesome. But and obviously you guys getting out and finagling time to get together. I mean, that's a big deal, right? So, the meetup is the first step. I know when we get together, we go to a meetup. We enjoy meeting everybody. When you connect with somebody, you can't wait to do an adventure with them, right?
It's like a sensory overload for her.
It is.
She's like,
I just get so excited to just to chat with everybody because you're that like-minded people to get together, right? Like it's just super fun. You're both on YouTube. You decided to start a YouTube channel. You're on the Instagram, on the Insta. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So and you have swag. You got logos. Like you guys are the full package right now. This is awesome. So what made you get into that? You got merch too?
No merch. No,
you got stickers.
Oh yeah, we got stickers. Yeah,
you got stickers. Yeah. So how did you get? So why the Adventures of Eli? That was just encompassed everything, or?
Yeah. So I think my channel started back in 2018, and I remember growing up, my grandpa always had a camcorder. He would just kind of record, our outdoor adventures on VHS or later on, and then we'd always save them and go back and watch them and everything. And that's kind of how it started. Was I was like, well, I'll create a channel I can go back and look at when I get older or something like that. And then I was like, but I gotta pick a catchy name. It's got to be something catchy. So I just went with The Adventures of Eli, and so it just kind of stuck. So
cool.
There you go. And then we have to ask about Tangent.
Oh,
how did that name come
up? The name? Or I just came up with that. It was like what am I going to come up with a name for my channel? What will it be? And it just kind of came up Tangent Trails. It just sound like a cool name.
Okay. No, it flows for sure. And then what about hashtag? I never ever found out about the hashtag thing. We know you were given it.
Like-minded hiking friends said you're always putting hashtags next to everything. So we're just gonna start calling. We're gonna give you a trail name hashtag. I mean, my nickname for years was Radar ever since high school, but I said no, that sounds too much like MASH. So
that's exactly the first thing that popped into my head.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Everybody from my childhood still will call me Radar, but I kind of like the hashtag, but it doesn't matter to me one way or other. But
right on. And then Eli, do you have a trail name yet?
I do not actually. My kid had a trail name before I did. So I posted a video of my son on the trail. He was like 1.5 or something like that.
Okay.
I think it's called Trails with Samuel or something. You can go back and scroll down, you'll find it. And Tony Hyde, I think he's called Blue Collar Backcountry. And I followed him. Yeah, so I followed him originally when I started my channel. And he saw the video and he's all like, I'm going to name your kid Gummy Bear because that's all he eats is gummy. So he was like united with the trail name way before I was. So that was so cool. So
that's really cool. Awesome.
And so I actually finally got to meet him on the last meetup, which was really awesome. So we've talked for years, but we've never met up. So
see, another one of those things that happens with the meetup. Like that's awesome. There you go. Look at that. The actor who played Radar lives nearby. Hike with Mike. That is so crazy. So everybody, please make sure you go check out these guys on YouTube, which is awesome, and on Instagram, which is great. I was going to say the other thing, you guys have your logo on. You have it on all in your Hilltop. I can't speak. Packs. All your your bear bag and your all that fun stuff. I just love that you can do that. Isn't it great? That's so fun.
Yeah, cool.
I know we love it. I want to talk trips, because you've already had some pretty crazy trips.
Well, let's start with a question from the hippies.
Oh, we got a question? Oh, geez. Okay.
Hippies want to know, seeing how there's a canoe following here, have you either of you done the Guadalupe in East Texas or plan to?
Ooh.
Well, the Guadalupe's not really in East Texas. It's more like flows through the hill country, but that's one that we've done inner tube. Everybody likes to go down there and inner tube it, just float it. And I've done that several times.
Okay.
That sounds like a party.
I don't know. I don't really, I guess, Eli, do people canoe that?
You can. I mean, you can rent canoes and canoe it, but most people just float it and listen to music. And
Okay. Yeah, so it's more of like a little party day kind of thing or whatever. Got it.
The Guadalupe and the Frio gets pretty packed.
You get an extra inner tube for the ice chest and put the ice chest in it.
Yeah.
Ice the beer down or whatever you want to drink and just float miles.
We've been on a float or two like that.
There you go. Right. Let's talk the Lone Star hiking trail. It's first of all, it's 96 miles, which is a pretty decent little through hike, right? Like that's awesome. I mean, typically what you would do like 7-8 days. 6 if you're really on top of stuff, right?
How long did it take you guys to do it?
Yeah.
Or Jerry, you did the whole thing, but Eli, you did like part of it, right?
And you went back. Well, there's a lot of things happen.
I went back.
The trip.
Oh, you did?
Things happen.
There was a few things that happened that I had to get off. So
okay.
I did it in about 7.5 days. I took a 0 day because of bad weather. We're like right in the middle. But I wasn't in any hurry. I wasn't any rush to do it, but it was wet. She was a wet one.
Oh,
right.
Well, and you can't predict all that. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, yeah, you watch the weather when it comes in, but I mean, I don't know.
Just
you guys have had crazy stuff happen on your trips, all of them.
Yeah, just a month prior to that, they were like in what was it, stage 3 drought, Eli?
Yeah, and then it just rained for like the whole month. It just kept raining.
Crazy.
And then we were going to go the week before, and it just kept raining. I was like, man, let's postpone it like a week before we go.
And then
you guys have buckled up.
2 days before it started, we had a real bad winter ice storm. So that made getting to the trail hard.
That's crazy.
we didn't have any problem with water after all that.
Yeah, water
I'm
was
sure.
pretty abundant. Yeah, it was
Okay,
waking up
okay.
freezing for the first 2 days. That was pretty.
Okay.
That was pretty cold.
'Cause it
It
looked
dropped into the 20s.
cold.
Yeah,
It looks very cold. You guys are like prepped up for some Michigan weather there. It looks
Right.
like.
My feet got wet the first day and stayed wet every day until I took my 0 day.
Yeah.
And then after that, back on trail, they stayed wet the whole rest of the time. It was just like
yeah.
some
Right.
people said it reminded them of the Florida Trail.
Oh my. Well, that's like a swampland.
Right.
Yeah. No
Oh, it
thanks.
was pretty swampy. Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
remember watching your thing, and it was like, yeah, you guys are walking down, like you're like swish, 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 whatever. So Eli, you had to leave the first attempt due to an emergency, right?
Yes. So I can kind of elaborate on that. So on the first day, everything was going great. You know, we were doing pretty good, and we got to a ravine, and I got to the other side, and I kind of slipped down into it, but I caught myself, and I was like, okay, I'm fine. You know, I'll just kind of walk it off. It's not a big deal. And, you know, I just kept going out without my day. And that night I got to camp and I was like, I'm kind of a little sore, but I'll just take some Advil. I'm fine. And so the next day we get up and it's pretty much like frozen outside our tents, got ice on it. And I was like, all right, well, let's just get on the, you know, let's get going. So we get going and there's a bridge, like, I don't know, a couple miles down. And there was handles on one side, but not the other. And I stepped, and when I did, I just slipped right underneath it, and my leg went sideways. And it was so cold, I didn't really notice. Like I had pulled a major like groin muscle. I didn't realize it, and well, at least I thought it was like pulled. And so that night at camp, I was like, man, I'm really hurting. Like I'm not doing good, but I'll just keep popping Advil. I'm fine. I'll just push through it, you know, I'll just push past the pain. Well, day 4 rolls around and I wake up and I feel horrible. Like I'm running a fever and I'm not doing well. And I'm like, man, I'm really hurt. I told you, I was like, dude, I'm really hurting. Like I gotta get off. Like I'm just like, and so he's like, well, let's just make it to the trailhead. I was like, all right, let's just make it. And that was the roughest 6 miles I've ever walked. It was such torture. Once I got off, I got to the doctor and they're like, no, you don't have a pulled groin muscle. You have a torn ligament.
Oh, darling.
Ouch.
Yeah. So it took a couple of months of physical therapy to get over that.
Yeah. Do either of you have wilderness first aid training?
I've got a little.
You got
I got a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I know that Eli, you did like a survival course. I think a couple times you guys did a thing. But you can't really do anything for that, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, I know. That's what
No.
I mean. And you were lucky you were close to the trailhead though.
Yeah, we road walked that last bit until we got
yeah.
to the trailhead. Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, and then you went back and then you completed the Lone Star hiking trail.
I did, yeah. So Labor Day weekend, I told you I was like, I want to go finish it. So
yeah.
Labor Day weekend, I went and
you wouldn't finish it. So
yeah. But the problem was when I went back, it was during like extreme heat. So it hadn't rained in all summer here.
Okay.
And we were pushing like 100-degree weather.
Ew.
yeah.
So the first day I pick up right where I left off on the 4th day and I get going. Well, I had a full on pack. Well, I realized there was no water on trail at this point. I was like, there's no water. So I text my wife. I was like, hey, there's no water. You're going to have to drop water off at some point. And then I could keep going. So I get to camp that day and I was like, yeah, nope, I'm not camping out here. I'm like, it's 104. It was 104 by the time I got to camp. I was like, nope. Text my wife. I was like, I'll meet you at Trailhead 10. I'm 3 miles away. You just pick me up. And the next morning I'll start where I left off. And so we ended up doing that for the next 3 days. She just would drop me off at the exact same where I left off, and I would just take off again. So I finished the rest of the 52 miles in 3 days.
That's awesome.
Whew.
That's good. You
That's
pushed it for
sweltering.
sure. But typically, is there good water sources though on that trail?
Yeah, typically, yeah. So
okay.
The last day, which was my day 7, the San Jacinto had maybe like less than a foot of water in it. It wasn't even running. It was nasty, dirty, and usually that thing is running pretty good. The Central Center was so low. So when I got to the second crossing, the Central Center only had water in it. But that was really my only water crossing.
Okay. That's crazy. Because when we were looking up some hikes in Texas, that trail pops up a lot. Like that's a really popular trail. So I mean, I like that one for sure. And then you guys did a trail. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
What's the level of difficulty on that trail?
Usually, if it's raining wet, like Jerry went through, it's pretty hard. But when it was dry, it was easy.
Yeah, it doesn't look. For elevation wise, it doesn't look very, a whole lot there.
Well,
yeah, you go up and down through like ditches and stuff.
The first crossing of the San Jacinto River, the bridge has been out since, was it Hurricane Harvey, Eli?
Before that, I think.
Before that. Anyway, so I knew when I got there that there was going to be trouble with the water up like it was.
Yeah.
And the only way you can get across it is either hope it's low, swim it. There's a log you can scoot across, or you can walk about a 15-mile bypass that you can do. But I wanted it to connect my footsteps. So I was thinking, well, I'll hike in to the river. If it's up too high because of all the recent rains, then I'll hike back a mile and then like 5 miles up to the road, walk around, come back around from the other side and hike 5 miles back in just to, I'd only be like 20 yards, not complete my footsteps. But there was these logs that were down in the river that had jammed. So I was able to belly crawl across them. So that saved like a whole day of misery.
No doubt.
Holy moly.
So after these heavy rains, we'll just say hypothetically, how deep does that section get?
It can flood pretty bad. I mean,
the river can get up, I would say 15 or 20 feet deep if it goes all the way up to the top.
It can push its banks a lot. Like you can get through there where it's over water.
It wasn't that high. It was maybe 10 feet when I got there.
But it's pretty swift moving.
It was swift. So
wow.
Crazy. But yeah, it can get pretty bad out there.
Yeah.
It's either feast or famine, it sounds like. It's either all or nothing.
It was an adventure.
They all are, Jerry. They all are, right? I love it. Tell us about the Goodwater Loop. That was a great little loop too.
Yeah, so the Goodwater Loop, it was after the Lone Star. So April, I was announcing like I'm coming back on trail. And I told Jerry, I was like, hey, you want to meet up again? I was like, I know it was kind of I kind of got off, and I'm ready to get back to it, And he's like, what do you got in mind? I was like, Goodwater. And he's like, I've never been there. I was like, well, I have a weekend. Do you want to do it? So we just met up at Goodwater on a weekend and hiked the whole thing.
Right. And then, so how far is that for you guys to get there to each other?
It's about halfway.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So great.
How many miles is that loop?
30.
Perfect.
Close.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah, it's close.
I was surprised. It was a really good hiking loop.
Right.
Yeah.
Really good. You do it in 2 days.
And you guys had good weather on this trip. Like it was all night. You had nice campsites. Yeah. You know what I mean? That was
can't see blue sky.
I know it was an enjoyable video to watch. Like it was just everything was just so great for
there
sure.
Was a couple of sections that were hot and exposed, but wasn't that bad.
Right. Very good. And then there's the Boundary Trail.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
That was Jerry.
That's this trail I put together out at the LBJ National Grasslands that goes around the entire perimeter of the national forest there. I guess you could call it a national forest. And so you can do 50 to 60 miles easy on it. And you usually do it in about 4 days, just for time and everything. But we had a storm coming. Eli wanted to hike out early. So what was that? We ended up.
Oh, no. That wasn't the reason why I wanted to hike out early. So we ended up bushwhacking a little bit. and I wasn't wearing any kind of leg guards or anything.
Oh,
You
geez.
didn't wear gaiters.
I didn't wear any like high gaiters.
Got
I
it.
wasn't even wearing any gaiters that day, and we were going through some high stuff. And the thistle plants were like these like
Oh,
needle plants. They just kept slapping your legs. And at one point, I was like, "Man, my legs are really burning! Like it was on fire." And we got back to camp night 3, and I looked down, and my entire leg is just like solid red, and it's
ew.
just pounding. And I was like, "Man,
Welcome to North Texas.
Oh,
And
my
the
gosh.
briars across the trail, in some places on that trail are just like saw blade just stuck across it. So
That sounds crazy.
you gotta, there's
That
times
is
of years when you gotta wear knee-high gaiters. But
That is not. But I mean, obviously it's hot here. You got your sun shirts on. You got the umbrella
Oh, gosh.
going.
that-
Like,
oh
what
yeah, it was hot."
What time of
it
year
was
is
hot.
this?
It was
was hot.
very hot.
I
We're
know.
Yeah,
upper 90s.
yeah.
You guys
I
are
don't know.
crazy. You guys are nuts because when we were gonna go, well, we went to Kentucky in October. We had time in August or whatever, and the guys in Kentucky were like,
June. It was June.
they were like, we are not hiking in the summer here. You guys are crazy. But you guys do it? You must be crazy.
Is that I'm just looking at the picture. Is that a 6 Moon Designs umbrella?
No, it's what is that, Jerry? Gossamer gear.
Gossamer gear.
No
yeah.
Gossamer.
Okay,
Yeah,
Gossamer
yeah.
gear.
That's
Yeah.
another nice umbrella. Nice.
Yeah, very, very, very good. But yeah, no, was there water on this trail too? Or do you guys have to carry?
No,
There's a couple of areas where I like to cache when I go out there. So we cached
Okay.
for two of the camping areas, but usually I don't. It's just out there. It's mostly cow ponds, and some people just don't care to filter out of cow ponds. But I don't mind it. I got used to it.
A cow pond?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's just Texas backpacking.
Well,
Moo.
there you go. I think I'm a little shocked at that one.
I filtered it, and then I put like water tablets in it too. I was like, whatever
Oh,
this is water.
Aqua tabs in his.
little burn
Oh,
yard.
it has water.
That just sounds great. Oh, here you go. Super good camping. That is so funny. It's like, that just sounds rude. Oh,
like I said,
yucky.
It's just a little barnyardy.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh,
What?
here we go.
Oh, what tie dye?
Go back. Go back.
So what?
Don't, yeah, because I'm going into Eagle Rock. Here's do that, and then we'll do tie dyes. Hashtag you and I. You had mentioned about Arkansas. So is it called the Wachita? What's it called?
The Washita trip.
Oh, Wachita. So I've been looking at that for probably, I don't know, 2 years. And there's just been neat little things that
So
have
much
popped
I
up
know.
about.
She hadn't even mentioned
I
it to
know.
me.
So
Oh, guess what, honey?
guess where we're going? That's what I do. I do all the research for that kind of stuff. But anyways, it popped up. You guys did the most popular loop there, the longest hiking loop actually in Arkansas. That's what it's called. So it's the Eagle Rock Loop.
Mhm.
And first of all, I mean, there was some planning going into this because it's out of state, right? So you got to make some logistics and all that kind of stuff to go. And same thing, the trips don't always go as planned for you guys again,
Not
right?
that one.
What? Jeez.
A lot
How
of trips.
How did that one go?
Go ahead.
That was a 9-hour drive for me.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the day we arrived. It rained all night. Oh, we got there. It wasn't raining when we got there, and then it rained all night. And the next morning, and if I don't know if you saw it before, but you could see the rocks, and it was just barely a stream through there when we arrived.
That's
And
crazy.
Then we woke up to that.
it was not forecasted. And once I saw that, I knew that, well, our hike was probably going to end up being over before it even started.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Because that area that we were going into is subjected to very fast and a high flash floods, and it can be really dangerous.
Wow.
And this is in the city right here. So you're not even in the backcountry yet, where you said it can be super dangerous.
No,
You-
That looks like
That's
a
by their hotel.
oh, that looks
Yeah.
like a Walmart.
Yeah, this
sign.
was the hotel. Yeah.
Yeah,
what we're
we
supposed to
didn't even
think.
got up into the mountains yet. That was
Right, exactly. So that is kind of like the precursor of like, oh my gosh. So
That's where inflatable canoe
when
comes in
you,
handy.
yeah, right, you pack float. But I mean, what when you, so I have a little tick in my throat. When you woke up and you saw this, like, what's plan B? Like, what do you do? You've already driven 9 hours, right, Eli? Like, come on.
well, we were
Yeah, so I
gonna
think-
go up
well-
and see if we could get to the trailhead.
Yeah.
And so we
Yeah.
drove up there and saw no, it was just the bridges, water was going over the bridges, just
Whoa.
and so we thought, well, okay, we'll go back. If you saw the video, we'll go back and we'll just find stuff to do that day to let the water go down. And then later that afternoon, we tried to get back to the trailhead and we were able to.
Yeah.
So we said, okay, well, we'll come back tomorrow and start off. And hopefully,
Right.
hopefully the little Missouri River would have gone down enough when we got there that we'd be able to cross it. Cause there's 5 or 6, maybe 8 crossings, big crossings of that.
Yep.
And, as it turned out, we weren't able to, but, I mean, Eli, you tell them what happened.
Yeah, so we get started on climbing all those ridges because we started counterclockwise, I think it was.
Mm.
Was that clockwise?
Yeah, we went counterclockwise. Yeah.
Yeah, counterclockwise. So we did all the mountains first. So we got to past Peak 6, and we hit mile 9 or 10, and Jerry's like, "Well, I think I'm gonna stop." And I had driven 9 hours. I was like, "Man, I really don't want to stop. Like, I want to keep going. Like, I want
Right.
to get to like a further enough camp spot so when I can wake up, I can finish it." So I told him, I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go see if I can cross the thing, and if I make it, I'll text you. If I don't, well, I'll come back." Yeah, I didn't even make it that far. I walked another 1.5 miles and got to the first crossing, and I literally stepped off the edge and it went up to my chest in water.
What?
Yeah, it
Right?
was it was
In the
bad, and I was
meantime,
like, "Nope, not gonna cross this." And I
yeah,
just scared to get out of the water.
a thunderstorm hit just about the time he was doing that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
And then it just started flooding bad after that. And I was walking back in the thunderstorm, and he's like, "Well, I'll be right here." And I was like, I saw where he got off. Well, when I was coming back, I was like, "Where?" And I look over and he's not there. So I
Oh,
was
geez.
like, Jerry. He's off in the woods over here somewhere. And then he kind of like yelled out, and I was like, "Oh, yes, I don't have to walk back that far."
Yeah, I was looking
Oh
for
my
a
God.
high spot to camp.
Right. Right.
wow.
But anyway,
That's crazy.
we had decided at that point that we weren't going to do the entire loop. We were kind of worried if we were going to be able to even get out and go back the way we came the next day, because if the stream,
Yeah.
the way they were flowing, hadn't gone down, we'd have been stuck there for another day. But we were able to get out. I did the entire loop back last September, so I kind of had an idea of what was ahead.
Yeah.
And if it rained, I mean, it gets serious there, because I think it was in 2006 or 2006 where they had like 16 people perish in one of the
Whoa.
campgrounds there.
Dang.
Due to flash flood like that.
That's crazy.
In fact, they've got that campground is day use only now. They won't allow you to camp there anymore. But they had like a 25-foot wall of water come down the Little Missouri River.
What? Oh, it's the Little Missouri. That's what I was going to ask you. Okay,
River,
right. You just said that. Okay.
And so that with all that information and stuff, and having hiked that trail before, I knew, no, I don't want to be down in here with these unforecasted thunderstorms that kept hitting.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
But do you have to check in though? Like when you go to a trail, like you usually have to like check in and get your pass and everything. Did anybody ever say, "I don't know, guys, like I wouldn't be doing this"?
Not on this trail.
No.
It's just we just
You just take
No.
off.
you check the river. You check the river app for the Little Missouri River, and just keep an eye on that. And that's kind of your guideline.
Right. Well, Tie-Dye had a question, but you answered it. Do you recommend doing it clockwise or counterclockwise, and which trailhead is the best to start from? Ooh, good question.
Okay, I've done it. I've started it counterclockwise twice, and I just like going over the mountains first and getting them out of the way.
Okay.
And we start. I believe I think it's the Little Missouri Trailhead, wasn't it, Eli? That we started.
Yeah, I think that's what Far Out had it at. Yeah, because it's on Far Out.
Yeah, it's it is the northwestern most trailhead, and starting at that and then going. I mean, people do it either way, but that's my preference. The next time I do it, I think I'm going to do it clockwise, just to
So you can do
check
the other
things
way.
out if I do it again. But
Amazing.
it both has its pros and cons. You could do it clockwise, and then your food and your pack's the lightest when you get to the mountains versus doing.
Well, that's true.
And it being
That's
the heaviest
true.
it's be on the trip.
Yeah.
There is, you're right. It's kind of like, half dozen or one of the other kind of things. Like, what's the best kind of thing? Interesting.
Yeah, I think everybody needs to experience both ways.
I love it. I love it. That's so funny.
I need to go back and finish. I hope
there you go. Maybe we'll meet you down there then.
That'd be cool.
I know it's been on the list. I love it. But let me just put that picture up there too, honey. I just wanted to show the difference of the some of the water there, which is crazy. So you guys, 06. You got it. Yeah, right there. So that's right.
That's
one of the water.
Oh yeah, that was one of the crossings.
But I mean, that's like only like a little bit. That's nothing.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
No, that was
right.
That was the first day before it had started storming. After, I mean, all that water went down. That's
crazy.
We had happened that first night in town. All that had gone down, but the issues were is they had more thunderstorms come in that weren't forecasted while we were actually on the loop. So, yeah,
that's awesome.
This would have been rushing probably up to about my waist high on me. That later this same day.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
that's absolutely crazy. Maybe I don't want to do that. I don't, but it does look awesome.
You know how to swim.
I do know how to swim, but we've never done a trail where there's been a water crossing.
Yeah, we have.
What?
There's a lot of water crossings on this one.
I know there is. I know because
I really enjoyed it.
What about that water where we're at a glacier?
What are you talking about?
Up on the Highline Trail.
Well, ish. I mean, this.
It's still water.
I want to have to scooch across a log, and I don't know.
Where you have to fire a grappling gun to go across
something.
and pull yourself across.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
Batman.
Yes.
Go get your gadget belt.
Right. So Super Good just said you guys make hiking sound like so much fun. They do. It is fun. Absolutely. And then
nope, not yet.
Oh gosh, I love it. Here, we'll just give her that picture there, honey. How do you guys pick your trips? So obviously you meet in the middle for some of them. Now you drive 9 hours. How are you picking them?
I don't know. Eli picks them and then he just asks me if I want to go.
Okay.
And then I've got trails that I pick, and it's like on the Eagle Rock Loop. He had mentioned something to me about doing some trail in one of the national forests in East Texas. But, we had both read where the chiggers and ticks were just horrible. And it was wasn't that much water out there. So I brought up, well, heck, if you're going to drive that far, let's just go ahead and go to Arkansas. I think that's the way that went down. But most of the ones I do with Eli, he just picks. Except the Lone Star Trail. I'd known I was going to be doing that for a long time, and I invited him along for that because I knew he had mentioned he wanted to do it.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do it for a long time. I think for some of my very first Instagram posts were about the Lone Star Trail in 2018, and I was going to go hike it in November. and then it ended up being like a nasty, rainy winter, and then life just got busy.
We're not going to hike with these two. You guys have crazy weather when you guys go hiking.
It's like camping with Jeremy.
I know.
Every time
It's like,
it rains every time.
we have a friend, every time we go overlanding with them, it's a mud fest. It's raining. It's horrible weather. Like, it's crazy. So do you guys have a criteria for what you're looking for? Like when you are like, hey, I want to do, I want to climb this many mountain ridges, or I want to have 44 water crossings, or...
No, we just kind of talk about it. I mean,
Okay.
it's just like, we just like, hey, well, let's go hike this. Oh, okay. Have you hiked it before? No, have you? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're just gonna,
Eli likes doing these long trails, and that's kind of what, I like backpacking trips, but I'm starting to gear more toward the long trails.
Right on.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting any younger. I'm 62. So I'm trying to get as many long trails in that I have time for. But anyway, Eli is kind of like-minded on that. So I'll do. We've got another long trail coming up, right?
You do?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's the longest one we've ever done, actually.
Okay. So
And
what is that?
That'd be a march. That's the Washita Trail.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
in March.
you're back to Arkansas again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you watch the Plan B video of the Eagle
Yeah.
Rock, we
Yeah.
actually ended up passing the sun, and I was like, I kind of saw it, and I was like, the Washita. And I think I didn't call it the Washita Trail. I think I called it like the Wachita Trail at some point, and somebody corrected me on it, and I was like, oh, okay. I saw it, and I just kept reading about it, and I was like, well, I really enjoyed the Eagle Rock. I was like, let's go hike the Washita Trail. But I first got to go finish the Lone Star first before I do anything.
Right. And
Cool.
how long is this trail going to be?
223 miles.
Whoa, hello.
That's a bit of a through hike.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Okay.
He asked me, and I wasn't interested at first, and I thought, this will be another shakedown trip for the Colorado Trail for
Right
me.
on.
So
Right on.
I'll go. I'll do it.
So,
right. Yeah,
but
a little test drive of
it's a test drive.
having your supplies dropped.
I was just gonna say that it's exactly that, because it's 200. You're not carrying food for 200 days. You know what I mean? So, or 200 miles rather. So you have to be very mindful and really strategic on where you're getting your drop boxes at, right?
So originally, I had this Excel spreadsheet with everything on it I had built. If anybody's ever watched, what is it? The Midwest Backpacker, I think his name is.
He's great. Yeah,
he did this huge Excel spreadsheet, and I loved it so much I kind of copied it.
Okay, good.
And I was like, I'm gonna get a hold of him and see if I can get a copy, and I'll just make it.
Oh, he's good. He's good.
So I got a copy of it, and I was messing around with it, and I kind of made it my own. I was like, all right, instead of let's do it in 16 days, and this is where our resupplies will be. This is the hotels we'll stay in, and all this gibberish. And then Juanita was like, well, how long are you gonna be gone? I was like, well, like a month. She's like, 16 days. Well, I want to go. I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, I'm not just gonna sit around the house and do that. I'm already on leave, because we're having a baby here in like 3 weeks. And she's like, I'm gonna be on maternity leave. I'll just go with you. And I was like, well, forget the logistics. I was like, I'll just book a room. So she's gonna stay at Quinn Wilhelmina for like 2 weeks. And then every 4 days she just meets up with us and gives us our gear and food and what.
Oh, you are lucky. You have your own logistics.
Yeah,
coach.
it was
I like that. I love it.
It was perfect.
Congrats on having your baby due in 3 weeks. That's awesome.
See why I said, okay, yeah, I'll go.
Yeah. So I told Jerry, I was like, Jerry, you sure you don't want to go? Because he kept going, I don't know. I got this Colorado Trail. And then when my wife told me, she's like, well, I'll go, and then y'all can just keep your stuff at the hotel. I was like, oh, hey Jerry. This guy.
Oh yeah. That's
you want to go now?
That is a good support system right there. You're very lucky. Good job, Juanita, if you're listening. I love that. So how are you going to train for this? Because this is the longest trail you guys have done.
Yeah. So
how are you going to train for this?
And it's really tough, actually. So I live in a so I live down by NASA. If anyone knows where that's at, down NASA in southern of Houston, between kind of Galveston and Houston. And there's not a lot of places to hike. So I've kind of like carved out like this 12, 15 mile hike between, like, through a couple of different neighborhoods and through a couple of fields, and I kind of come back, and then I just load up my pack, like I'm going to go on a trail, and then just hike it for that day. And I'll be out for 4 weeks while the baby, once the baby's born. So I told my wife, I was like, hey, I'm going to hike every day until we leave. So
that's awesome.
That's basically all I can do.
Yeah, get your legs in condition.
It is. Jerry, what are you going to do?
Well, I guess I'm already doing it. Probably nothing for this OT hike, but I started like 5 months ago working out at the gym, and I walk every day and everything. And that's all in plans for the Colorado Trail.
It is for sure.
Yeah. So this
Well, I was going to say, what's this trail like that y'all are going to do over in Arkansas for elevation and degree of difficulty?
Eli, you know more about it.
The first 30 miles, I think, because you start in the mountains, I believe. And the first 30 I heard the first 30 miles is like the toughest. Because we're going from Talamina State Park to Pinnacle. So I guess west to east.
Great.
Yeah.
I know
this. We basically start in the hardest section and then move our way to the easiest. But they said once you get past mile 35 or so, it gets quite a bit easier. The rock trails aren't as bad and stuff. So
right. So you know what? When we were talking,
we checked out some of that trail that day that we couldn't hike the Eagle Rock.
Right.
Yeah, we went up on the ridge and kind of scoped some of that out. So we kind of got an idea of what the mountains are going to be like. So
it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So you were saying how you got a heavy pack and you're walking the 15 miles, whatever. When John and I did the Lake Superior Coastal Trail, right? Same thing. So I looked at the terrain. What was it going to be like? I knew we were going to be boulders and lots of rock climbing.
It's a bit rocky.
It is and was, but I found that balance was important to me. You know what I mean? Not just being able to carry the pack and, and get through it all, but having the balance, because you're maneuvering, pussyfooting on some different things. And I found that was really important for training.
Is that a technical term?
Pussyfooting is definitely a technical trekking term. Yes. Yes.
Just go pussyfooting down the trail.
But that was just me. But I felt that was really important. But
it's more like tipping toe through the
tulips. Yes, exactly.
Literally, you're on your tippy toes.
You are. Yeah. What packs are you guys using now?
So we originally started. We got with Neighborhood Packs.
They're nice.
Heard of him? Hayden Garfield started that company back in January.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I got with him when he first kicked off, and I had bought a pack when we were on the Lone Star, and then I had gotten it. I think I got my first when we got on the LBJ. So I don't know if y'all watched to the very end. I kind of gave him a shout out and everything for that. But yeah, so we both ordered packs for that, and I got a bigger pack coming from Neighborhood Packs that I'll be carrying on the OT as well. So he's going to redesign his pack. So
like a 45?
Do what?
How many liters?
It's a 40. Yeah.
A 40. Okay. Yeah.
It's 40.
Yeah. Eli's used to using those little small packs.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. So my normal summer spring pack is like 30, 35.
30. Yeah, we use 35s. But Jerry, what are you using right now?
I'm using a 40 liter. I'm using the neighborhood crust stone pack.
Okay.
40 liter pack's the smallest pack I've ever used.
Okay.
But
yeah,
I like the neighborhood packs. I mean, I'm kind of a Z packs guy.
Yes, you are.
And for winter, I like my Ultra 65 liter Z packs.
Okay.
So
that's a lot.
Yeah.
If it's winter pack, you need room for that sleeping bag.
Well, I'm getting ready to go to the Big Bend next month in January and do the
Yep.
Outer Mountain Loop hike, and it's going to be cold. And
It is going to be cold.
I'm going to take my 40 liter. I'm going to try to do it with my 40 liter, even
You
with
can do
the springs and the water is supposed to be there from what we hear.
Okay.
It's good. So yeah, I'm
Okay.
going to take that. It's going to be the 40 liter pack all the way through this year and the Colorado Trail next year.
That's awesome. What is your bag weigh? What's your pack weigh?
Well, it changes from winter to my summer.
Okay.
So I've got my base weight down. Sometime it's base weight's at 9 pounds, but it usually runs
his base, honey. That's just your necessity. Okay.
Yeah, I think I've got my base weight for the Colorado Trail dialed in around 12 pounds.
Crazy.
And I don't see going any lighter.
Mine's 26.
That's not your base weight. Is not 26. That's with everything. Get out of here.
My full pack weight runs around about 26.
That's what mine is.
26.
Yeah, mine's like 27 and a half, 28 full.
Yep.
Like,
and I feel like that's totally manageable. Like that's pretty cool. I love it. Are you guys shoes or boots guys?
Shoes.
With gaiters, apparently.
Yeah, I've seen Jerry wear
Sometimes.
Gators a lot.
Yeah,
So,
with the gaiters.
Sometime.
Right?
Yeah.
I know.
so watching a lot of your videos, Jerry, you just
Wait a minute. You don't care how much your pack weighs since you got this guy. Jerry, you posted this. I laughed when I saw this. I'm just like, stop it. He's going to be like your caddy on the Colorado Trail. Oh my God, that made me laugh when I saw that. That is so funny.
That's a big pack. I mean, that's like he's carrying a person in there. That's look at the size of that.
Yeah, 100%. He might be carrying it for. That's his lunch.
Ay, caramba. No, what I was gonna say. So when you're like plowing through all these marshy areas and stuff like that, and you're hiking, so are you? So you guys are wearing shoes? Are you guys wearing like waterproof socks or anything like that?
Yeah. So when we started the Lone Star, I was wearing seal socks. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
But when we went to Eagle Rock, I
was using seal skins, and then the first day on the Lone Star Trail, I got a blister in between my toes, and it's like, and that was one of the reasons I ended up going to Injinji socks. That's what I hike in now.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I took those things off the first day and just went with my Injinjis, and I knew my feet were going to be wet, and I just plowed headlong on through that. And the only time I put those seal skins back on were my last day on that trail, because it had got down to like 30 degrees and I couldn't feel my toes anymore. So I put those seal skins on for that last day.
Wow.
And that did the trick. But
I haven't done it personally yet, but I know some people that I've conversed with is they'll actually wear their ultra thin Injinji socks inside their sealskin socks.
Yeah, you can get Injinji has sock liners too.
Yeah.
So I mean, some people like wearing those Injinji sock liners inside of their regular trail socks.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Darn Toughs. Yeah.
Yeah. I that's all I hike with is Injinji, man. It's like he
loves them,
and I have not had a blister since.
Yeah, that stopped it for me, but gear, all gear's relevant. So,
and it's and it's just the way that when you're hiking and you're putting on, when you guys hike that many miles, you very well know it's like, you want your foot to splay out, and so and because as the farther you hike, the longer you hike, your foot gets wider.
Yeah, does the old sprawl kind of thing for sure. Are there parks in Texas where you have to have food barrels?
No,
you can hang your food anywhere.
Yeah,
you don't even have to hang your food. Usually, most state parks have a pole right there. If you're primitive camp, you can hang it, but
the national parks have bear boxes.
They all have bear boxes, pretty much.
Even the backcountry camps do.
Yeah.
That's
Gotcha.
amazing. Okay.
Doc's got a quick question for y'all. He asked, do you have to worry about snakes, scorpions, or other critters?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, they're out there, but I don't worry about them.
No.
Yeah, I don't worry. Yeah, usually they just kind of run up on you, or
Any encounters or no?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've run into snakes in Big Bend, and
Yeah.
a couple. And bad thing about some of the snakes in LBJ is they have those little pygmy rattlers. You know,
Okay.
some say that they're not out there, but I saw a post the other day that somebody posted out there, and they don't have rattles, so you won't hear those. But you know, I'd rather encounter those than a copperhead.
Yeah. So if anybody watched the what was it, the last day of the Lone Star, there was an encounter on that video. If anybody got to that part and watched through it, there was an encounter on that trip. I went full Tarzan on that pig.
Was that
yeah,
the
like
hog? That was the hog.
Yeah, that was the hog. Yeah, that was the javelina hog that came after me. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy
last
though,
video.
but that's a thing, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they're out there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would be more worried about the pigs than any of that other
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. What about the armadillos?
Oh yeah, that's
Armadillo
just
whisperer.
something you see. These right here, though, I ran into. I've never had any that just didn't even care whether I was there or not.
Okay.
Now they usually run away, and you don't see them out like that in daytime that much. So I don't really know what was going on there, but I guess they figured I wasn't going to bother them.
Interesting. I was like, I have seen an armadillo in real life when I was in Florida once, and I was like, what the heck is that? And I was like, oh, geez. But they don't hurt you. They don't want you, right?
Oh, they're harmless.
No.
I would
Turn them into soup and make their
They got some pretty good claws. I wouldn't pick one up.
Oh, yeah. No, thanks.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it's not a petting zoo.
Yeah, it's not a petting zoo.
No, plus they carry a lot of bacteria.
Yuck.
I can imagine.
What do you got here?
So Rob from in the outside, a quick question said, have either of you guys hiked up in Canada? And if not, is that something you consider?
Ooh.
Interesting.
I would like to go back to Canada. I keep telling Suzanne that we need to get up there. I haven't been since 67.
Oh, darling.
Oh, it's been a while.
I was a baby.
But yeah, I love I'd like to go to Banff.
There you go.
In Jasper, go back up that way.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Eli, anything on your radar to get up there?
Not. It'll be a while.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
We'll make it there. I was looking at Seattle for a while. There's a couple.
Okay.
Was it the Wonderland trails up there? Or is that Washington?
That's Washington. Yeah, that's Washington. Or is that Oregon?
What?
Oh,
Hold
no.
on.
It's up there. It's up there.
Yeah.
Champion just posted this. He's like, armadillos are one of the few animals out there who can carry leprosy. What?
Yeah.
They carry
That's
nasty
crazy.
diseases.
Well, that's a fun fact for you kids. Oh, jeez.
Dang.
That is crazy. Yeah, no, thank you. Favorite piece
Champion needs to be on freaking Jeopardy.
He needs to be on Jeopardy. That's true.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Favorite piece of gear. What is the one thing you do not leave at home?
My tent.
Is that your favorite piece of gear?
My tent, my backpack, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No. Canuck water bladder.
You
I
like your
always
water
keep it with a
filter.
water filter just in
Yeah.
case. Like I'm like.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
I love my enlightened equipment quilts.
Okay. Now we're talking.
I've got like four different ones, 4 different temperatures. So.
Okay. Are you both tent campers or do you hammock too?
I haven't
Just
gotten
tent.
into hammocking
I
yet.
thought you're both tent campers, right? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ever say no, though. You know that I might get into that. But,
Right on. Okay.
it's some of the places that go up here, they just don't have trees.
which means you'd have to be mindful on what trail that you choose then,
Yeah,
right?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
For
there's
sure.
there's a lot of parks and everything. Not a lot, but there's some that just they won't let you hang hammocks. They don't want you to hang them under the tree.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of state parks that will just like straight up forbid it. They won't let you tie the tree.
Crazy.
I think Big Bend, they won't let you do hammock camping there either. But I don't know where you would find trees to hammock camp anyway.
Interesting. If you're a hammock camper, then I feel like that's just kind of nuts. Then how do you
You need to adapt.
Yeah, right. Exactly. What about this? We talked about water sources a little bit, and that's really important, obviously.
Oh,
This photo.
that was a bad Santa gift I got. That's weird.
Come on. You can always bring your dehydrated water, right?
Yeah.
You know what? If Carlson's in the chat, we need to find this and send it to the.
We need to give this
that
to the hiking guy. Oh my God. So I remembered this because this was going to be, remember we were doing, like we were saying about the gifts that we did on, on outside comfort zone. And you were like, you were going to pull out the dehydrated water. I was like, come on.
I got to find that.
Oh God, that was so funny.
Oh,
what do you got?
I was going to say, we have another question before we move on. Girl next door.
No.
Girl plus
next
dog.
door.
Girl plus dog.
She's the girl next door. She's the girl across the lake.
She is, literally. I want to know what hashtag's favorite hashtag is. Hashtag
snacks.
I know this one.
I love it. That is so good.
Oh, had to share that.
I know, right? So you guys are both really good cookers too. Like you guys, obviously Texas is Tex-Mex. This is kind of what's going on. You know what I mean? Do you guys have a favorite that you guys love to cook and then dehydrate?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Ooh. I don't know. I don't dehydrate, so.
You don't dehydrate anything?
Yeah.
You always have your packaged foods.
No.
That's just like
you just assemble it.
That's
I thought
that's
just
I don't use the original packaging.
That's what you were doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably saves a lot of weight.
Oh yeah. Well, it's just the original package. It doesn't fold up very well in your little trash.
That's true story. Yeah, yep. For sure.
Right.
Do you is dehydrating in your future? Like there's a lot of things that you can do with that. It's just easy to buy the food.
Yeah, it's
just easier to buy it. It takes a lot of energy.
Okay.
And,
okay.
I mean, that's
right.
That's just for me.
Work.
I mean, I don't know. People that dehydrate, that's awesome.
Right. Well, I agree for sure. So I love a good quote. And you guys had a quote, and it was, "Stop calling it a dream. Start calling it a plan." So what's the plan? What is in store for 2024?
Well, we got the Washita Trail.
We got that.
So that's in March. And then we're talking about doing the Gila. I think we talked about that. But we haven't made official plans yet.
Okay.
I had brought up doing the 75 miles of the CDT Gila Alt.
Okay.
In New Mexico, just because I want to see it.
Okay.
There and just like, I mean, that's once I realized water doesn't bother me. I mean, I don't mind having my feet wet. Then that's just a no-brainer trail right there. It's beautiful from what I've seen. I mean, it's like 250 plus river crossings. But
what?
That's a few.
That's just a beautiful area.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry about a water shortage.
Only because you don't, but I always feel a water crossing is, I mean, you can't time a water crossing. You know what I mean? It could be quick and easy. It could be super difficult. It could be, swift. It could be whatever. I don't know. Wow. So your mileage to me, that can like shrink or it can increase.
Well, it'd slow you down. But
okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
A long time for it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like I don't have any intention of right now of hiking the CDT.
Yeah.
Trail of choice, but there is different sections I would like to do. You know,
Right. Right.
You know, I'd like to see the Cirque Towers. You know, I'd like to get up in the Beartooth and someday, but right now I've just got focused on the Colorado Trail.
Hi, honey. Yeah, no, I know that's super, super amazing. And then what about Michigan? Is Michigan on your radar?
What is that? The Ice Age Trail or whatever that? What's up there?
Oh, the Ice Age Trails in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
I want to see the Boundary Waters.
Okay, yeah, that's Minnesota. We've never been to the Boundary Waters yet ourselves either.
No, we want to. Maybe this summer we get up there and go paddling.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, they got some nice paddle routes and stuff like that. Yeah. So,
but you'd have to fly to come and visit us up here for sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm a driver.
Well, then you just drive on up, make it a few days, like whatever. Let's go, right?
Yeah, I'd fly and then just get a rental.
There you just. Well, I'm like you. I just want to get there. You know what I mean, and get going, right?
Oh, getting there is part of the fun. I mean, seeing things on the way.
Right.
That is. I mean, that is true. I do like that too. But I get so excited.
The fun about the journey.
I know. I get so excited.
Well, that's things you can do when you retire.
Right.
You can afford. Yeah, right. You can drive.
The timing is on your side.
Right.
That is true. Yeah, that is true.
So Grateful Tracker posted a bit ago. He said there's a trail in Georgia that he's been there sometimes, but it's got 44 river crossings.
In Georgia? What trail is that?
Yeah.
Curious. Did he say what it was further on?
Did not.
Okay.
Jack's River?
I don't know. Interesting. Okay. And then they asked you if they've done the SHT, but I feel like that is what is the SHT? What's the SHT again? So I think the SHT is a Superior hiking trail. That's in Wisconsin too. Everybody wants you to come north here. Let's go. There you go. Awesome.
I do know.
So there's two local trails.
Yeah, the Red River Gorge, man. That's all these videos I've been watching of that. I got to get to the Red River Gorge.
Yeah, we're going back. Well, you have to come. You have to come to the meetup in.
It's called the Jack's River Trail.
Oh, Jack's River Trail is that one he was saying in Georgia.
Yep.
And well, Nicole hikes a lot, right? So you know Nicole. She does the meetup in October. So it's October, your birthday weekend, the 13th. Of next year for the Red River Gorge.
Oh,
so you have to make sure you guys come for that. There you go. It was nice meeting Jerry in Fredericksburg.
Yeah, I met Kevin. We met up with Kevin for the Christmas tree lighting in Fredericksburg when we were down there for Thanksgiving and got to have dinner with him and his wife. So that was a good meetup.
I just love meeting the people. Aww. Here you go. Tri-Duty. We all know Tri-Duty. Put Michigan on your list. It's better to be on your list. I love that. And then outside comfort zone. The UP is one of my favorite places in America. It's the UP's birthday today.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, and then you see the Manistee River Trail. That's a good trail. Like, you guys do that in the day. It's only 21 miles. There's nothing going on there. But it's awesome. Oh, I love it. You guys have been fun.
Yeah, fun.
Right? Fun. I know. I just always feel like, oh my God, how does an hour go by so quickly?
It's been over an hour. What are you talking about?
Is it over an hour?
Yeah.
It is over an hour. Oh my God. I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, almost at $1.20.
You know, and then you guys, not only, obviously it's you guys because you're doing their hikes together, which is awesome when you can find friends that like to do that, right? I mean, but you both have wives, you know, that love to get out and do your day hikes. You guys still do lots of things with your families, which is so awesome too. So it's not just, you know, I'm doing things on my own and I'll come back and tell you what I did. You're still doing a lot of enjoyment and sharing everything with your families too, which is really awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. So we have we got to do our draw.
We got to do
a
giveaway.
We got to do the Mickwick giveaway. So how are we going to do that? Okay, so let's do that. And everyone's noticing we have our Mickwick, but Jerry's sporting his little Mickwick trucker hat on, which is awesome too. All right, we got to just see how we do here, everybody. So be patient. It's our first time doing this again this year, but I think we got this. We got this. We got this. All right, so you had to have your comment. You had to be in the chat. So let's see what do we got here, folks.
All right,
we have. We got to name do your question too.
Huh?
Right here. Do your question.
What's my question?
Right here, honey. It won't let you do it.
Hmm?
Do you have to do this? Put that in there.
This one?
Answer it. Answer. I know. He's and then you can go get your comments ready. I'm gonna let you go again. Let's see. Is it showing you anything, guys, or no? What do you see? Do you see us?
Yeah, of course they can see us.
Okay.
Yeah, the top right corner.
All right.
Left-hand corner.
Okay.
Left-hand corner.
I don't know. Let's see.
You're right.
Oh, what do you got, honey? Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. What's it saying though? Hang on, everybody. Cross your toes and your fingers.
Relax, woman.
I know. All right, here we go.
Start. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
Uh-oh. Clearly we saw. Oh, here. Oh, I got it. Here. Up. Get YouTube comments.
I did.
But you got to put in the caption.
Apparently we suck at this. Oh,
Sorry,
no.
something went wrong.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're.
What is it saying?
We need to refresh.
Please
Oh, we need to
refresh your page.
Fresh. Okay. Okay, we
Fine.
talk amongst yourselves. Because all I have is.
Takes me 2 seconds to.
Oh my God. I love it. And we can't see anything. I got the YouTube thing going on here.
You could totally see everything.
All right, drum roll. I'm excited. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, just kidding. I'm here. Everything, I'm here. Oh, Adventure Anywhere said it made it back in time. Oh, good.
Perfect.
I love it. Here we go.
That's just being super slow because we got like multiple tabs.
Oh my
open.
God.
But it's all good.
Oh, too fun.
Go to our channel.
Yeah, let's do this. Here we go.
That looks fine.
Yep. All right.
Okay. Come on. Oh my gosh.
Is it loading? Here we go.
Very, very slow.
It is a little on the slow go.
I got to reload the page. Come on.
Oh, too funny.
There's this one. Oh my. Yep. That's why we just fly at the seat of our pants.
That's right. Hey, it's all good. All good.
All right. And then we copy.
It's funny how it went away, honey.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, well. All right, let's try it again. Okay.
Okay. Filter duplicates. One winner. Blah, blah, blah. And 13.
Let's see what we got. All right. Here
31.
we go.
And
Ready?
Start. It's going to be
Donovan.
Donovan.
Is Donovan here? Wait, there's a coupon. There's no coupon.
Oh my
Get out of
gosh.
here,
Get
Mark.
this stupid
Wait
thing.
a minute. Is Donovan here? Because we said we were going to wait like 15 seconds. Hang on a minute. Is Donovan here? I didn't see Donovan in the chat earlier.
No.
Okay.
Wait. We said we wait.
We said we would wait.
Wait
just
10
to be
seconds.
curious. I love it. Super good said you guys can all leave because we're gonna win anyways. No, there's no coupon code. It was just what popped up, you weirdos. Oh my God. Good luck. Let's go. All right, let's do it again.
All right.
Let's do it again. You ready?
All right.
How do we do it again? Pick another winner.
Pick another winner.
Let's go. Oh, it's so exciting. Renee Berry 20. I think they're in the house. They were here. I heard her say good luck, everyone.
Hey, Mustang. Thanks for
Hi, Mustang. Renee Berry, let's go. Come on. She was just there. She was just there like a minute ago. Hang on, give her a second. No? Come on, Renee Berry, where are you? Renee.
Oh, why are you yelling?
What do you think? Should we do it again?
Yeah, we're over 15 seconds.
All right. They were just in the chat.
All right.
Just give it to Doc.
Pick Doc. Pick one more.
Hey, she's in there.
Crazy.
Oh, there she is.
She's in there.
Yay!
Okay. We'll do-
Good.
All right.
All right. Yay. All right. You are the winner. Whoop, whoop.
Kill that.
I love it. That's awesome. Well, congrats. So Renee, reach out to us. Okay. Just shoot us a little an email and with your address and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
So,
Do it on via Instagram would be the best way to get a hold of us.
or you can do it at keelquest@gmail.com. If you don't have Instagram, it's fine.
That too?
Yeah, it all works for sure. So congratulations. That is awesome. And yeah,
Phew.
you won our I know
No,
that was
we got-
stressful for a minute. Like, I didn't like that. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Well, what a fun night hanging out with you two. Like awesome, great conversation.
Absolutely.
I mean, I
That's some
think
pretty cool trails down there.
there are for sure. And I feel like Texas is a little underrated. You don't hear people talking about it so much, So I love it. So thanks for getting it out there. Everybody, please go follow Tangent Trails, Adventures of Eli, Instagram, YouTube. See what's going on. Check out their latest adventures and then new adventures to come for 2024. So this is pretty exciting stuff. So that's awesome. And I'm glad that you guys found each other to be a backcountry brother. And it's really cool to have someone to hang out with on the trail,
Mm-hmm.
So it's really, really awesome. It is.
So, all right, we're going to drop you two down in the basement.
Don't go anywhere, though.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Keep on moving. Got to keep on moving.
Yeah, that's hashtag. Keep on
That's a
moving.
hashtag right there.
That's the hashtag. Exactly. I love it.
All right. Hang
Awesome.
tight,
Well,
guys.
thanks again. Oh, so good. Awesome. Yay.
That was super fun.
That was awesome. Like I said, we were excited to chat with those two, and I'm glad it worked out that we were able to get together this year with them, which is amazing. And good conversation. Like I said, we always love getting to know people and getting to share them with everybody else. And it was nice to see everybody in the chat.
Yeah,
Everybody was really interactive.
Thank you so much,
tonight.
you guys, for the kind words. And
Yes.
we enjoy doing the shows.
Yes, absolutely. So super awesome with that. And congrats to Renee. Yes. I'm excited for you. So that's really super.
For the very first prize this year.
I know. So we're excited to ship that out to you. And like we said at the very beginning of the show, this is our last show before Christmas, right?
So Merry Christmas to y'all.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. Don't forget, though, the next show is on Thursday, December the 28th.
Mm-hmm.
And we are doing the second giveaway, right?
At the end of the show.
Which is going to be perfect because that's, you know what I mean? It's still 12 days of Christmas then. So we're excited for that. So make sure you stick around and follow along. All righty?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got it. And thanks to Jerry, hashtag, and thanks to Eli.
Super good.
Who I feel like is going to get a trail name in 2024. That's probably going to happen.
I'm still waiting to get a damn trail name.
You'll get a trail name. You'll get one. I promise. I don't know
Tink.
That's right. That's me. I love my bear bell. It's awesome. Awesome, everybody. Well, thanks again for tuning in. Hang out. We'll see you in 2 weeks. And Merry Christmas. And hope everybody has a beautiful
Happy
holiday
Hanukkah,
with their
Hare
families.
Krishna.
All right, there, friends.
Sahaim.
All right. You guys all take care.
Until next time, we'll see you all on the next quest.
Yeah, you will.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Night.